You have a number. You didn't choose it. 3 private companies built it for you, using information collected from every bank, every lender, every credit card company, and every debt collector you have ever dealt with. That number follows you everywhere. It determines what interest rate you pay on your mortgage, what you pay for car insurance, whether you get the apartment, in some states, whether you get the job. That number is your credit score. And right now, today, there is a real chance it is wrong. Not because of anything you did, because of something someone else reported. The Federal Trade Commission ran the largest study of credit report accuracy ever conducted. 1 in 5 Americans has a material error on at least one of their 3 credit reports, 40 million people. A 2024 Consumer Report study found that number may be even higher. 44% of people who actually pulled and reviewed their reports found at least one mistake. Nearly half. The number that was used the last time you applied for anything, the number a stranger looked at to decide what you pay, may have had a mistake in it. Nobody told you. Nobody called. The mistake entered the system, your score dropped, and life kept moving as if nothing happened. Because for everyone except you, nothing did. Here is how it happens. Your credit report is not built by investigators. It is built by machines, processing over 1 billion pieces of data every single month, sent in by thousands of banks, lenders, and collection agencies. Those companies make mistakes. They mark a payment late that was on time. They leave a debt on your file after you paid it. They assign someone else's account to your name because the names are similar. The mistake enters automatically. Your score drops automatically, without a single person checking whether what was reported was true. You never find out, because nobody tells you. And here is what that mistake costs you. Not in one place, everywhere. You apply for a mortgage. The lender pulls your score. Because your score is lower than it should be, damaged by an error you didn't create, they give you a higher rate. On a $300,000 loan over 30 years, that costs you $38,000 in additional interest. Money leaving your account every month for 3 decades in payments too small to trace back to a mistake made years ago in a file you never saw. You buy a car. The financing rate is based on the same damaged number. A 2% rate difference on a $30,000 loan costs you $3,000 more. Gone before you leave the lot. You look for an apartment. The damage score narrows your options. Higher deposit, cosigner required, or a building $300 more per month because the one you wanted said no. Over 3 years, that is $10,000. Your car insurance premium, your credit card rate. Every lender, every insurer, every landlord who pulls that number, they all price you based on information that was never verified. And not one of them tells you what you should have qualified for. Added up over 10 years. $38,000 on the mortgage, $3,000 on the car, $10,000 in rent, $4,000 in insurance. That is $55,000, extracted from one household because of a mistake that was never caught, never corrected, and never disclosed. $55,000, not from bad decisions, from bad data. Now here is what happens when you try to fix it. You file a dispute with the Bureau. They convert your complaint into a 2-digit code and send it to the company that reported the error, the same company whose records were wrong in the first place. That company checks its own records, confirms the information. The Bureau closes the dispute. Error stays. Score stays damaged. The National Consumer Law Center calls this parroting. The Bureau accepts whatever the data provider says, without independent verification, and calls the case closed. Think about who the Bureau's real customers are. Not you. Lenders pay for credit reports. You are not the customer. You are what is being sold. Ask yourself who this system was designed to protect. There is a website called annualcreditreport.com, the only site the federal government officially sanctions for free access to your credit reports. Under federal law, you can pull your full report from all 3 bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, once every week, for free. Most Americans have never used it. Pull your report. Read it like it costs you money, because it does. Look for accounts that aren't yours. Payments marked late that were on time. Balances still open after you paid them. If you find something wrong, file a dispute in writing with the Bureau. They are legally required to investigate within 30 days. If the error cannot be verified, they must correct it. The process is imperfect, but the right is yours. The tool is free. And the error, if it is there, has been sitting in that file extracting money from your life since the day it was entered. You never authorized these companies to build a file on you. You never agreed their version of your financial history would be treated as accurate until you proved otherwise. The burden of proof was placed on you, not them, without your knowledge and without your consent. You were exposed to this from the day you opened your first account. Now you know it exists. Pull your report this week, because the error doesn't wait.